Join the talk. Let's go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining us here at Thursday Talk. It's been a few weeks since we've gathered together, but I am super, super excited to be back with you guys. Hope your August is going well. I'm Pastor Johnny. I am your host here on Thursday Talk. I'm also the creative arts pastor at Genesis Church Orlando, where you can find us weekly. I'm going to be here. Let me not get ahead of myself. But if you're tuning in for the first time, you're wondering, what is Thursday Talk? Thursday Talk is a collection of talks centered on Christ that bring information, inspiration in the areas of worship, music, tech info, Bible study, tutorials, interviews, and much more. We air monthly. And we will occasionally have a live session. For most of the time, we will have a live session. But you can find us, guys. We are on all platforms. If you haven't followed us, we're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube will be under Genesis Church Orlando, and Instagram will be Thursday Talk Podcast. And then you can also find us on Spotify and iTunes as well. So you can tune in there and be able to hear an audio version. But today's podcast I'm very excited about. It's kind of an impromptu, kind of happened. I am here, my co-host today is the one and only Mr. Pastor PJ Charles.
What's up?
Excited
What's up? Happy to be here.
Yes. Excited to have him here. And I had him here because he is the master behind all of this here today for this interview that we're going to have. But today's podcast, yes, I'm excited to have my brother with me. Happy summer, guys. It's been
Happy
PJ.
Summer. It's over. Summer.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
Well,
done.
happy continuation of summer.
Happy end of
Almost
summer.
done summer.
Yeah. It's the time when everybody's getting, well, if you have kids, then the end of summer is kind of real because it's about school supplies.
Are you more excited now than start of summer?
I am more anxious now than start of summer because it was good to get a break from the busyness of school life.
Yeah.
And have that relaxed schedule, not so many deadlines, not so many places to be at certain times. And now it's like, okay, schedules are starting to come in, all of the different extracurricular activities, those time slots. So now we're like placing things in different slots. Okay. Now we're starting to have the conversation of who's got to be where at what time to pick up who, and how often.
Back to the grind, bro.
Yeah, the grind is coming back.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a little more anxious.
Yeah.
As the wife and I are starting to figure that out.
Yeah.
But
so, I mean, most of our listeners, they know who PJ is, and I think all of Orlando should know who PJ is by now.
I don't know about all.
I think you fed met all mouths here in Orlando.
Yeah.
Whether it's food or biblical inspirational word.
Right. Well, when you say it like that, yeah. I definitely get around, right?
So he's got 3 amazing boys.
Yep.
They just came back from Michigan with their grandparents.
They spent the summer in Michigan,
which is awesome, by the way.
Awesome for them.
Yeah, man.
Awesome for my wife and I because
Dude,
got to have several
what kid
nights.
doesn't? I wish I was headed to just somewhere else for the summer. That's amazing.
I never even experienced anything remotely close to how they spend their summers, and they get to spend it on 40 acres. They get four-wheeling, paddle boarding on the lake, they're kayaking. These
kids nowadays,
they're
bro.
Bikes all over the place.
Dude.
It's almost reverse of kids nowadays because they get the Little House on the Prairie experience for 4 weeks. As opposed to sitting inside.
I had to wake up and figure out what I was going to do in the same place, in the same playground, doing the same things.
They live life. They come back here and now they're already driving me crazy. They're bored.
Yeah.
So they're ready for routine as well.
That's crazy. That's awesome. I'm glad they're having a really good time. So summer here and at Genesis has been crazy busy. We're talking, beach baptisms, Mother's Day, Rush, Bahamas, Father's Day. Ignite.
Ignite was insane.
Oh, dude, it is. It is crazy, man. But
we did it.
But we did it.
Oh man, do we need a nap?
We did it. I feel like I was lied to though.
How so?
I was kind
I
of
know what
told
you're gonna
summer was
say.
going to
I
be a
know what you're
little
gonna
bit
say.
chill. And I feel like I was lied to. Like, this
Okay,
has not
so
been chill
They said
at
that,
all.
but then you knew what was on the calendar.
I did, but man, I didn't know it was going to look like this, and
It didn't feel the way it looked, though.
yes.
Until after
Yeah,
the
that's
fact.
true.
I
That's
think
true.
now we look back and go, I'm tired.
I just didn't realize how comparable Ignite is to an Easter for us here at Genesis.
Mhm.
And if you don't know what Ignite is our sports and arts camp that we host, free one
Free.
in July for the city of Orlando and just all of our kids from
Open to
K
whoever
through
wants to
5th
come.
grade.
Yeah.
So we'll be
4
having
nights.
info for that next year ready to go here. So just be on the lookout for that. But that is as huge as a Christmas or Easter,
You know what?
if not bigger.
This year, it was so funny. We do it free for the community and free for the kids, but so many more middle school, high school, and adults that don't attend our church benefited
Yeah,
from it because we
time.
opened up volunteer opportunities for so many people. And I think the ratio was probably like 1 to every 3 kids.
Wow.
They were volunteers on campus the entire time.
That's amazing.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, we
So it was
drew
really, really
our
cool.
biggest crowd of volunteers.
Yep.
We also drew listen, before I go on, we have our man here, Josh.
Yes.
We don't have a camera on him. I wish we had more cameras because we see his beautiful locks. You should see
Right?
his amazing locks that he has. But Josh, man, say what's up.
What's up?
Behind
Behind the scenes guru.
He has been amazing this summer. He's helped us just produce the show for the last 2 months, I want to say.
Yep.
So it's been great to have him back there. It alleviates my load. I'm going to miss him a little bit when school gets started.
And give props because he's a student.
Yes.
He's got a lot on his plate.
Exactly.
And he's still crushing
Serving,
it, not
man.
just here, but on Sundays.
Yes, he's
right?
our audio as well. He does
Yeah.
audio with us. And so, anyways, I don't want to leave
We got
our girl
leave
hanging.
somebody hanging. We're like talking
Me and
around our
PJ
guest.
is like-
Doing this like triangle around the guest.
The thing is, the way the camera's set up, it's hitting her too with
Hit her
you.
first, and we're
So
just like,
every,
There's nobody
so
here.
my wife just texts me like, "Who's the girl next to? Who's the girl next to
You're like, what
PJ?
girl?
Like, what's
There's no
going
girl.
on?"
What
You're
girl?
like, so
Introduce,
yes,
introduce.
let me introduce our girl today, Miss Ayana Dixon. I am excited to have you, Ayana, in here.
Iyana. I
Iyana,
was gonna say,
yes.
are you saying that
Oh my
right?
gosh. I'm so
you're good,
sorry.
you're
I'm
good.
so sorry.
You have to answer to her
Um,
mom if you don't say her name right.
I apologize, Mom. I apologize. I'm so excited to have you on here with us.
Mhm.
For those that don't know who you are, just introduce yourself a little bit to us.
Hey, I'm Iana. I'm really excited to be here today. I've lived in Orlando for about 2 years and was brought to Genesis Church through Pastor PJ,
Let's
which I'm
go.
so thankful for. And so I'm here. I'm blessed to be here.
That's awesome. That is awesome. How's your summer been? How you been?
It's been good.
Yeah.
It has really been good. I'm at work every day. I'm working out every day.
Let's
and
go.
In my word, it's those 3 things. I wake up, work out, get in
Yeah.
my work, go to work, do what I got to do. It's been good. Just really gave God like every control of my summer. Even going into the summer, I'm like, okay, God, like you got control of
Yeah.
everything. And so
Mhm.
he
Yeah.
in control. And he's definitely blessed me in ways that I could not have even imagined.
That's awesome. So
First time Ignite volunteer too,
let's
Yes.
go.
which was major.
What clinic did you help in, or just or area in general?
Yeah, so I did dance. I had grew up like
Nice.
dancing in the church when I was like little, and as I grew older, kind of doing it. And then when I went to college, I ran track, and I also was on the dance team. And so I was like, okay, I gotta find something for me. And the first thing I wanted to do was track, and then they didn't have track, so I was like, okay, we going with second best. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I can do dance.
That's
And it was just
awesome.
really cool because I got to do it with my sisters, and they're amazing. One's a graphic designer, and one is a musical theater major. So the graphic designer did art.
Elena, right?
Elena, yeah,
Elena,
she's music.
yes,
She
yep,
did
she's music.
theater. Then my other sister, she did art. So it was really cool because it was
Wow.
like we're all 3 in college. So everything that we're majoring in basically or what we've been interested in, they had something for us. So it was such a
Dude,
blessing.
Awesome,
so
right?
good.
And
That's
the first time as a family, you guys stepped into something, and it was so awesome just to see you guys.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
So I've gotten to
Especially 'cause
meet
you're
your
away.
sister, Elena.
Mhm.
and she is just the quietest thing in the world. But when she opens up those pipes to sing, bro,
right?
I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
And usually that's how it is, man.
Yeah.
Them quiet ones come in really hot.
Yeah.
So she's awesome, super talented. I haven't been able to meet your other sister though, so I'm hoping that we can meet her before you guys head off to school. But that's awesome. So we brought in Iyana. Yes, now you got me thinking.
It's all the E's. It's all the E's.
It's your sisters.
Yes, it's a family thing. My dad, his name is Eddie. And then so my brother, his name is Emmanuel. Then it's Emily. Then it's Elena. Then it's Iyana. And I'm like,
wow.
Too much.
Yeah. We did that with our kids' middle names. It's all J middle names.
Right.
That's kind of similar how it is. Ours is my sister's. Hers is. They kind of named us off the fruits of the spirit. So Marie Joy, Marie Faith, and then even though Grace is the one, I'm Marie Grace.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yes,
I never thought
love
of it
that.
like that. That's really
Nice.
good. Good job, Mom.
No doubt.
Good job, Mom and Dad. Yeah. But we brought her in because PJ came to me last week and was like, man, her testimony is phenomenal. And you recently she made a TikTok video that really just kind of stirred the social media waves, about purity. And I just found it intriguing for myself because in today's culture, we're really dealing with those issues in purity, sexuality. And I always love to pick the minds of college students, high school students, and what they're currently like. What's in there right now? Like what's happening? Like we're not, PJ and I aren't in those circles like you guys are. And so it's really, I love to just feed off of what you see and really be able to, hopefully it can bless a lot of young people with that. But we talked about college life a little bit with you, but you're transferring to FAMU for this summer. You're excited. Where were you before, and what made you decide to go there?
So I was originally at a small school in West Virginia called Outerson Broadus. And so I just felt that God was calling me somewhere a little different, somewhere a little bigger. I felt like I had accomplished everything that he had set apart for me to do. And there it was very cool. I was homecoming queen. I was president of a club. I was Black Student Union. Like I was outstanding student. Like I had did a lot there. And even with track, I got my name in the record books. Like I was like, okay, God, like take me where you want me to be. And I love the school and I love the friends. I love the professors, the president. Everything was really cool. But I did have to say that I just was a little disappointed because when I went there, I was super excited because it was a Christian school. It was a Baptist school. And so going into that, I'm like, they have a chapel on campus. I'm like, I'm going to be here every day. Like everybody's going to be running around, praising God. Like, and that just, like wasn't what it was. And in that, I mean, I was a little disappointed, but I was like, okay, God, like, if that light is not there, I'm going to bring the light there. I was like, okay, God, if this is not, if it's not how I thought it would be, I'm going to make that change. And so I did, and I got involved, and I sang for the Philippi Baptist Choir, and I was just really involved and like, okay, God, like, you're leading me, you're guiding me, whatever direction you point, I'm running there. I'm not grabbing my shoes. I'm running.